Yeah, so welcome again to my channel, and today another power bank which claims to be 140 watts and 27,000 mAh. Yeah, this is from INIU. I have some more power bank from them, like this one with 65 watts, and this one supposed to be 140 watts. Let's see. The model number is B64. What is the specification? Yeah, so on the cover there is nothing, and let's open it. Yeah, so seems to be a good packing, and it also says it has 3 years of warranty. What is inside? The power bank, heavy. Yeah, one bag, quick start guide, and the manual, the specification. It says 99.9, so, and 624 grams. Type C. Oh, it has one input port which can charge with a maximum of 100 watts, and output can be 140 watts maximum at 28 volts at 5 amperes. Okay, so the first PD port can deliver maximum 140 watts, second one can be maximum 45 watts, and here is the further specification where it says combination can be a maximum of 140 watts, 145 watts, and it has two different modes, Pro and EZ mode. And this manual says that in order to support 3.1 140 watt, it needs a cable for that, and another cable and power bank which has either eMark chip or supports at least 100 watts. Different charging times: 100 watts will take around 1.5 hours, 1.8 hours, 65 watts it's 2.3 hours, and so on. It also comes with a cable. What are the modes? Again, the same as the specification. It can charge only at maximum 100 watts but can discharge at 140 watts. We will check. So let's see, it comes with a default 56% charge and 140 watts with in and out, 145 watt with only out, and 18 watts. So connected the first port and trying to charge my power station. So the charging doesn't work, but at least the power station is delivering 106 watts and it is getting charged at 98 watts. Yeah, so there is a loss of around 7 watts, 7 to 8 watts. The display gives also whether it is input or output. Here it is in percent, and yeah, what is the wattage, and if I long press it, then only the capacity is shown in or out, and if I can do the long press, then the rest of the capacity or the charging parameters are shown. So let's try to charge another power bank which is supposed to have 100 watts or support 100 watts. Yeah, this, it seems to be that it is not a compatible chip. I will try another one with 65 watts. And yeah, it doesn't charge it. Okay, that was empty, but this one's supposed to charge it at 62.6 watts, and this can supply a maximum of 65 watts. So at least at 65 watts it works. So how to check whether it can supply 140 watts or not? I have another power bank which is supposed to be 140 watts compatible. So let's see. And connecting it. It is getting in 39 watts, 94 watts, 96, and here it is getting supplying 103 watts. So it gets charged at 96 watts. What about the other port? And 42.7 watts, 43 watts. You can check both in the parallel. It is outputting 43 watts, and here it is getting 44 watts. So either of the display is lying. So let's check. No, other way around. So here again 30, 42.17. Okay, so this one is right. This one is not 100% correct because it says 40.6, but the USB meter is giving 42.144 and it is getting 41 watts. And on the first port it is also getting 44 watts, and on the first port it is charging, at least it is getting at 27.58. So 27.8 at 3.64 amperes. So this is correct. Let's try charging multiple ports or using most of the ports simultaneously. Okay, so both are getting out. There is one in, one out at around. Input is at 101 watt. Yeah, I can try another one. Moment. And the second port, the first port is at 100 watts. The second port is at around 40 watts. Yeah, so 140 watts is correct. And as can be seen, simultaneous charge and discharge also works. Let me try whether all three ports can work all together. Yes, so now let's see the third port also works or not all together. Yes. Or rather no, the third port doesn't seem to work. Now let me connect again. Okay, so now all the 3 ports are in use. And there it doesn't seems to be at all the power it is supposed to deliver. Okay, so when all the 3 ports are connected, it switches to 5 volts, which is not very good. And what if I remove it? Okay, so I disconnected everything to reset it. One out. Yeah, but it can at least supply 130 watts. It is taking out here 134, but we have already found out that its power measurement is not very correct. This one I know that it is correct. It is 130 watts, so it can deliver 140 watts when only one port in use, and when both of the ports are in use, then it switches off, resets itself, and the first port delivers 100 watts, second ports doesn't deliver. Let me do it again so that both are in out mode. No. One is in and one is in out mode. Okay, the C1 is in 100 watts. The display shows only C1. Okay, so when both ports are in use, it resets itself. And yeah, only the second port is in use. As you can see, yeah, the negotiation doesn't seem to be work correctly, as it is trying to negotiate and it resets itself. The same can be seen. It is not getting anything, 0%. And only the second port is delivering at 44 volts, 44 watts, sorry. Okay, so what would be my opinion? Both are priced same, but as I have found out, this one resets. Not all the ports can be used at the high power mode simultaneously, whereas in this one it can be. So yeah, given the option, I would buy this one, but choice is yours. Thanks for watching, and give your comments and like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.